Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to discuss the next answer copy of our Aim for Agriculture series. So as you all know that we are having Aim for Agriculture series in which we are having daily answer writing practice and weekly full tests. So today we are going to discuss the copy of day 31. So let's see what were the questions asked and how the student has approached the answer. And by analyzing these types of answers, it can be helpful in your answer writing journey too. You can see how to structure the answers, how to add examples, how to write certain points. So overall, it could be very helpful to you if you utilize it nicely. Okay, so let's see the questions and the answers. So the first question asked was write a note on TRIPS agreement. So we all know what TRIPS agreement is. That is trade related aspects of intellectual property rights. So this agreement was signed in 1995. Okay, under WTO. Okay, so let's see. Its role have been mentioned by the student, and I will be just discussing the points in brief. If you want to read the points in detail, you can pause the video and read them. Now, what are the roles of TRIPS agreement has been mentioned by the students, such as it harmonizes law, it increases transparency, it helps in knowledge sharing, it promotes socio-economic welfare. Challenges have been also mentioned, such as balance between rights and access, the challenge of balance between rights and access. Environmental issues have been mentioned because due to poor implementation, there could be threat to intellectual property and enforcement issue has been mentioned because due to poor implementation there could be threat to intellectual property. Global health inquiry have been mentioned. Okay, data privacy is another problem. So all these are the challenges in enforcement of TRIPS agreement. Now what could be the way forward? We could standardize the rights. There could be capacity building, knowledge sharing, addressing emerging technology. So well written answer, all the aspects have been well covered and again appropriately concluded. You can pause and read the answers. Now let's move to the next question. So the next question was discuss the role of self-help groups in rural development. So we all know what self-help groups are. It is a informal associations of certain people for their mutual benefit, for their mutual cooperation, and we know some of the good self-help examples such as Jibika in Bihar, Kudambasri in Kerala. So all these are self-help groups. And whenever you introduce like this, if you add examples such this, which the student has missed here and I have also highlighted, that adding one two examples just enhances your answer. So please try to add them. Now, what is the role of self-help group in rural development? Obviously, first of all, it leads to common development. There is collective approach of development. It's promote economic opportunity. There is the opportunities of credit facilities, training and capacity building of its members, social empowerment. Especially whenever we talk about self-help groups, we always integrate with women empowerment because self-help groups has highly helped women in their employment. For example, Kudambasri in Kerala. Okay, although here the name, if the names of the self-help groups would have been mentioned, it would be more better, such as Kudambasri in Kerala. Education and health, obviously self-help groups have given certain kinds of training, certain kinds of education, and as it a group of members, the overall community development can be seen through self-help groups. Industry and enterprise establishment, and you can see here the student has highlighted a case study of Kudumbasri and Kerala Jivika in Bihar. So well written answer, this is well written. Okay, so although these examples could be added in the points also, that could be also good. So well written answer. Now let's move to the next question. If you want to read it, you can pause at different intervals and read it. The next question is discuss in details the types and styles of gardens or ornamental gardens. We all know that ornamental gardens are generally designed for aesthetic purposes, for good environment, so that the people get relaxed, so people can enjoy a good time with environment. So that is what is the main purpose of in ornamental gardens. Although the student was confused a bit, what is all in the question there are types and styles are mentioned. So when it comes to types, so these formal gardens, informal gardens, these all are types. When it comes to styles, then the Mughal gardens, Japan garden, French garden, Italian garden, British garden, all these are styles. So you should be not doing these basic mistakes. You can see in the styles, the student has mentioned about types, and in types, the student has mentioned about styles. So you should avoid these basic mistakes whenever you are writing answers, because these can harm your marks. So let's see, first of all, types of garden. We all know the first type is formal garden, in which the gardens are strictly nicely designed in a certain format. Okay, such as if you see Mughal garden, it has been designed into certain format. There is Charwag style, there is presence of water between these. So there is certain if it is designed into certain format, it is a formal garden. And when it is designed into free flowing style, without certain asymmetry, without certain formality, then it is known as informal garden. And the best example of informal gardens are the Japanese garden, and the best example of formal gardens are the Mughal gardens. You can say examples have been mentioned. Although student has written Pinjore garden, it is a type of Mughal garden only. So you should keep these small things in mind whenever writing answers like this. Again, wild style garden, freestyle garden. So freestyle kind of informal only. So although it could be incorporated into informal gardens only, the major two types are formal and informal. Keep this in mind. Now we will see styles of garden, such as Mughal garden, which has Charwag style, symmetric layout. There is water in the gardens. For example, Taj Mahal garden, or you can be seen, instead of writing Taj Mahal garden, the particular gardens have been mentioned, such as Pinjore garden, Salimar garden, Nisat garden. These are all examples of Mughal gardens. Again, Japanese garden have been mentioned, which is a type of informal gardens. English garden have been mentioned. You can see the student again missed that the garden outside the Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is Amrit Udyan, it is a type of Mughal garden only. It is not an English garden. So these small things, these, if you don't know, please do not write these things, because whenever you are highlighting these mistakes, it will certain give a bad impression on the examiner. So I just have seen you how to avoid these types of mistakes, and please do not write this. Again, Persian garden have been mentioned, Pinjore garden have been mentioned. Again, Pinjore garden is a type of Mughal garden. All these gardens such as Pinjore, Nisat, Salimar are kind of Mughal gardens only. Italian gardens have been mentioned and again appropriately concluded. So this was today's answer copy. I hope you like it. I hope you read the answers at several intervals, and this could be a very good learning experience for you also. So that is all for today. If you like it, please do press the like button. Please do share, and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to bring such courses for you on regular intervals, रेगुलर बेसिस पे ऐसे कोर्सेज को आप सबके लिए लाने के लिए काफ़ी हार्ड वर्क लगता है. एंड इफ़ यू लाइक, इफ़ यू शेयर, इफ़ यू सब्सक्राइब, it motivates us to make more such videos for you regularly. So that is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.